Welcome,
Oh.
welcome back, guys. We are back on the field for our final game of prelims. It is going to be Enemy of the State versus Sunday Sleepers.
I'm hearing voices. Oh, they can hear everything even when our mic's off? Oh, I was gonna say, oh shit, they hear me talking about your ass.
Alrighty, so we have Enemy on the State on your left, Sunday Sleepers on your right.
Sunday Sleepers looking good at this event.
Yeah, looking good at always. Also, Enemy of the State looking fantastic here during their prelim matches. I mean, great moves into the snake. Enemy of the State does lose one body in the snake.
Yeah, this center Aztec player really got to be on that gap right now because he's looking to go right there.
Unfortunately, saw it a little bit too late.
Oh, it looked like he did catch him though. On his, yep, on his tuchus.
On his rump. Sunday Sleepers doing a good job of identifying the bodies for Enemy. Sunday Sleepers player taking a little pause in the snake. Either it's hot or he feels paint coming in.
Might need a nap.
Hey, best time to do it is in the snake beam.
Oh, these players are getting a little bit of love right now from the weather while the sun's under the clouds right now. It has been a rainy, hot Jersey year so far.
Oh, yeah. Sunday Sleeper snake player just taking out the middle for Enemy.
Sunday Sleeper snake player just got very lucky right there on that gap.
Enemy's Dorito player is looking heads up. Nobody is looking snake way as Enemy's player looking inside at the Dorito side. Sunday Sleepers basically just has a free pathway to come run down and at least take out the snake player for Enemy.
He's got to be careful though with that Dorito player looking inside right now.
Is he now back inside?
It looks like it from our monitor. Hard to tell. I can't see from our angle. We have two big bricks blocking us from the Dorito side. Definitely the smarter way to get up on there. But the Dorito players seem to pick him up.
Big kill from Sunday Sleeper snake player to get low. Also, great move by the snake players too to come and keep the dominance right behind him.
Approved.
Sunday Sleepers taking this first point of this set against Enemy. So again, if you're tuning in now, shout out to GI Sports, Long Live Paintball hosting this amazing event, Monster Energy, Carbon, Comp Sports for this awesome broadcast, Kinetic Paintball, Frostfire, and Pro Killer. Coming now onto the field for our next point of this set, we're going to have Top Chef Killers versus Blackhawks. Blackhawks did score an 18-second point on their last match to win when they were tied. So hopefully coming off of that that good win keeps their momentum going to get some quick points against Top Chef Killers.
And we're back with Top Chef Killers on your left and Blackhawks on your right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Are you from around here?
I live in the Poconos.
Okay. All right, Top Chef Killers on your left. Blackhawks are on your right. Body coming off the center for Top Chef Killers. Blackhawks player is clean in the corner and potentially going to be clean in the can, but he's getting a check right now, and he's good. Blackhawk player unaware, and he's going to come through. Asked if he was good, and then he kind of said, no, he's not. Unfortunate move for Blackhawks. Snake corner making a move just at the wrong time as a Top Chef Killer player just came down.
Very good play by the chef, snake player for sure.
Yelled back to his team, everyone's dead. So if you guys are out here, you know, in the area playing some paintball and you want some media covered, definitely message Pocono Paintball Media. Drew is out here shooting for a couple teams, doing some awesome work for his teams. So definitely hit him up on Instagram. You can also find him on TikTok as well under Pocono Paintball Media.
Back on the field, Sunday Sleepers and Enemy of the State coming on.
Enemy of the State down by 1. Definitely a not familiar situation for them as they've been doing really well during this prelim match. But Sunday Sleepers definitely studied Enemy, what they're doing. But 7 minutes left.
Yeah, Sleepers is just doing a very good job on containing that snake and then filling it immediately. I've been noticing their last few matches.
Nice fill out into their Doritos for Sunday Sleepers.
See right now, Sleepers is shooting that gap right now for that 50 snake.
I definitely have realized that that Temple up the center of the field has a great shot containing this push from the beam into the brick.
Yeah, you just got to constantly keep pumping paint into it.
Enemy player going to take a little step back, a little tactical retreat back. He does get across the gap, unfortunately for Sunday Sleepers. In the gap that small, you just have to keep paint through that gap. By the time you see him and your paint reaches him, he's going to be through that already. Sunday Sleeper is going to come in to try to match him in a better spot. Enemy of the State player is unaware that the Sleepers player has bumped from Temple.
Looked like a Sleeper player just took a hit on his side while he was in there. I'm not too sure. Asking for a check now. Looks like he was. Lucky he didn't get a minor for that.
Sleepers losing another body. And another body out of the backhand. But their snake's going to come up completely unaware.
That's a penalty.
That is 100% a major. He was shot in the shoulder. I'll check here to see if the enemy's player did shoot the Sunday Sleepers player. They called it a major, but I don't believe that he actually did shoot the Sunday Sleepers player.
Lefty, get off and get paint.
Trying to figure out because a major was thrown, or whether that was a mistake of the ref throwing the wrong flag. I think he believed that the snake player on Sunday Sleepers was hit.
Yeah, but I don't believe they can penalize the sleeper player after that, though, because it was the ref's job to call him out as well, if that was the penalty assessed.
Yeah.
I believe. Because that only should have been a major if that he actually shot out the sleeper. I believe it's only a minor if he didn't. I believe both teams are going to get a penalty now. I was like this.
Just gonna try to figure it out in just 1 second, guys.
Tough call to be made. It happened right in front of us too, and I'm not entirely sure what happened.
Yeah, it definitely looked like Sleepers was it didn't look like the sleeper player was actually hit, but the refs are saying there was a hit on his pack, but he wasn't called out, but a major was thrown. So the ref that was over here had to have believed that the enemy player had to believe that the enemy player did kill the sleepers player right here. But after that major was thrown, our sleepers player here, who did have a hit on his pack from that that major, did turn and start shoot the enemy player down down the Dorito side.
The sleeper player was supposed to come out. The ref that threw the major told him.
All right, back on the field now. We have Top Chef Killers versus Blackhawks. Top Chef Killers up by 1 point against Blackhawks with 8 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Top Chef Killers does lose their body trying to push up the center of the field. So a little bit of clarification on that last point. So we were right. So the Sunday Sleepers player was supposed to come out. He was called out by the ref. That's why the major was thrown, because he was shot. And he didn't think that he was hit, and he turned around and kept shooting. So Sunday Sleepers also got a major as well. They might be starting bodies down. I believe so, but we will find out on this next set. So Top Chef Killers making a move up the snake side as he does get picked off by Blackhawk snake player.
And he just continues to eat right now as he's about to get a 4-pack. And there's the 4-piece right there.
Amazing job by Blackhawk snake player to come back and put this point back on the board.
And I think he was by himself after that. I think his entire team died behind him after that. Oh, man.
That guy should definitely not be airing up his own gun when he comes off.
I do not think so. Wipe that man down. Give him an ice cold water. New pack.
All right, so back into this game. Blackhawks getting the point to tie it up against Top Chef Killers, definitely to put them back into this game. Next on the field is going to be Sunday Sleepers versus Enemy of the State. A little bit of confusion on that last point. So we will see how many bodies Sunday Sleepers does come out with, as their last player did get a major when he originally baited a major on Enemy. The Enemy player at the 50 brick spun and shot him. He did not come out. Sunday Sleepers player did not come out. He continued to keep playing and turned around and shot the Enemy player coming down the field. So they decided to give him a major as well. So we will see how many bodies they're coming out with.
So it looks like we have a 5-on-3 situation, Enemy having 5 and 3 for Sleepers. So it looks like that major was assessed on them, and they had to give 2 bodies.
Unfortunate break for Sunday Sleepers, but at least they're tied. 4 minutes left. Definitely doable to come back from. Definitely doesn't throw the whole game away.
It's easier to win a 3-on-5 than a 5-on-5.
Yeah, kill 1 off the break, maybe even kill 2 off the break, and, you know, and you're back in it.
Big move up the Dorito,
yeah,
but they
still
lost
electing,
their snake side player.
Yeah, still electing to take a big bite into the Dorito 20 off the break. Enemy player fixing his pod pack as he's climbing down the snake. Having a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction.
A lot of pod pack problems today.
Enemy, the player is going to get very lucky if the ref doesn't find this hit that we just watched. And he pulled him out. Grim sees everything.
Grim, that was not Grim, actually. Grim is right
No?
here.
Oh my gosh, it looked like Grim for a second. That's like Grim's cousin.
Go, go.
I don't think that Enemy knows that they killed the body on the break.
Sunday Sleepers decide to concede that point, putting Enemy of the State up 1.
Starting to see the heat's getting to some of these players out here. They're using those barrels as a cane to get up.
That is the tall tale sign when they use their barrels as canes.
Or they're plus 30.
Yep, for our over 30 crowd. Barrels double as canes. All right, back on the field now. We have Top Chef Killers versus Blackhawks. 7 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock, tied game. Both teams definitely have been really doing a good job of, you know, identifying where the bodies are, stopping these pushes, trying to stop this snake. Blackhawks player Snake was unstoppable that last point. Definitely got a 4-pack, just coming down the field, just blowing people out of their bunkers. Let's see if Top Chef Killers can identify the threat. Oof, rough dive out into the Dorito side for Blackhawks, as he did not make it, unfortunately.
5-on-4 for Sheps right now.
Chef's having really great guns off the break. Big mistake letting Blackhawks fill out into the snake.
Got a 44 situation now as Sheps lose another Dorito player. Chefs seem to be worried about that snake, the way the... Oh, no, never mind. I take that back as he makes a big bump into the snake now. Blackhawks picking up on that snake player.
Top Chef player trying to get an angle on this center wedge here, as it is his main threat, trying to make the crossover into the 50.
I was just about to say, if I was the center player, I would not keep my gun tucked into that bunker right now.
Definitely not.
You know the threat's coming that way. You might as well keep your gun in that direction.
I'd like to see this Blackhawk player kind of fill out either to this cake or to this W behind his 1, especially with having such a threat like Just checking to see if he's good.
Good trade out on Blackhawks. It's going to give that center player a lot more comfort now. I don't know if he saw him leave, though, because he's still playing a little timid.
I like to see a little bit more communication from Blackhawks as this back snake player is shooting at something, and his center player is, seems a little bit unaware, kind of searching around. Unaware Top Chef killers, and Blackhawks are about to collide at the 50, and they do.
And a trade out.
Oh, he does that clean. Awesome job by Blackhawks to come through the center and kill that last body. Would definitely like to see a little bit more communication on those closeouts from Blackhawks, but great job.
Yeah, I always wonder why teams start communicating less when the less bodies come on. That just means less clouding of conversations. It's more easier to talk to each other when there's less people out there.
I mean, my only theory is that maybe they were just trying to be a little sneaky if, they didn't know where the bodies were. And, but definitely, especially if you're on the snake side is on the side of the pits. You should be seeing these bodies walking off, especially when you're on the opposite end of your pits. They do have to walk all the way down the field. So, it's definitely playing a lot of aspects on the field, not so much just even the game. Got to also look for those bodies coming off. Watch the refs, too. Refs like to signal players coming out if they're clean. Just paying attention to all that outside stuff besides just playing. But it's a lot to pay attention to at once.
Words to the wise right here.
Amen. Blackhawks pit's getting a little intense over there as we head back into Sunday Sleepers versus Enemy of the State. Enemy of the State up by 1 point with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Has not been the best, I wouldn't say the strongest match for Enemy. Sunday Sleepers definitely doing a good job of combating Enemy. But let's see if Sunday Sleepers can pull one more against Enemy, or if Enemy's going to elect to hold this point or, try to push, which I would assume that they would try to push.
You were in fucking deep trance. That's what I've been dealing with all day.
All right, Sunday Sleepers are going to be on your left. Enemy of the State is going to be on your right, up by 1 with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Enemy of the State, big guns off the break as well, sending one out to the Dorito side. Sunday Sleepers checking his chest in the Dorito side as they do lose one, trying to come up the center.
One of the snake side refs running all the way to the Dorito side. Maybe not. I guess he's just going in to fill a shoe. I thought he was showing to check somebody.
Uh-oh, that's never a good sign.
That's my worst fear.
You see that ref coming across the field, running full speed.
He
You
really
just walk
wants
out. Just walk out.
Enemy's snake player being paranoid, thinking there's someone in the brick right now.
Laying prone. Nice job getting through the gap, even though
Head checks
Sunday
are overrated.
Sleepers. Yeah, head checks are rare. Just send it. It's such a small gap. If that paint's not actively through it, by the time he gets through, that paint might just miss him. Enemy just dropping another one on the Dorito side, and Sunday Sleepers losing their main threat for this snake, which is that center temple. As I say, that Sunday Sleepers does make a bump out to the corner to kind of contest this 50 snake. Unfortunately, that the best bunker for that is down the wire is going to be a little tiny cake. Sunday Sleepers losing another body from the center, leaving only the snake corner cake and the Dorito one. Enemy of the State with at least 3 bodies alive, if not 4. Yep, Enemy of the State with 4 bodies alive as one just came through on the Dorito side into the Dorito 3. Enemy of the State unaware.
Ooh.
That definitely hurt.
Made him drop his gun. Ooh, that's going to be a major on sleepers. That was not a good choice to do.
Major on sleepers, coming to pull 2 bodies.
That looks like, I think they only had 1 body left out there. They're going to probably start a game, then 1 body down next.
Yeah, definitely not the best choice for Sunday Sleepers player to kind of keep going. Yep, he kind of just, you know, kept going into both guns. Yeah, he got the 1 snake player. He did have 1 body alive, so that most likely will put them into a 5-on-4 breakout on their next next point.
Oh.
Thank you. Sorry about that. There goes my NBA career. No, I understand, but then he's asking.
There's refs over there. Every time a ref leaves, I feel that spot. Sleepers are down 1 body.
Blackhawks coming back on the field now against Top Chef Killers. Top Chef Killers down by 1 with 4 minutes and 29 seconds on the clock. Definitely need this point to bump them up. I'm not sure exactly where they're sitting on their bracket. But if I was Top Chef Killers, I would definitely shut down Blackhawks snake player and their snake side.
10 seconds.
Hey, Rocket Jersey! Rocket Jersey! Seattle Snake!
Game on.
Big snake push here for Sheps.
So as I just look at this bracket, so both these teams are technically locked in for quarterfinals. So it doesn't matter too much. But they definitely want to play for seeding.
Little sneaky kill right there by the Snake 1 from Blackhawks, killing that 50 out. I don't know if he knows, though, right now that it's double up. I don't think the chef knows either that there's somebody right in front of him. Oh, good shot on the Blackhawk player.
And that is the chef.
This Blackhawk snake player has been eating all day.
Oh, yeah.
Very excited pits here on Blackhawks right now.
Very excited, Pitt. So, little news flash: if you guys are, you know, locked in for quarterfinals, I definitely recommend shutting down Blackhawks snake player, who just keeps coming down, picking everybody off. He's been unstoppable all day long. So, yeah, everyone taking some notes. All right, coming back on the field, Enemy of the State versus Sunday Sleepers. Both these teams are competing for first and second in their bracket right now. Enemy of the State up by 2 with 1 minute and 4 seconds left.
10 seconds.
And Sleepers starting with the body down, I believe, right now.
Game on.
Enemy of the State making a nice push into the snake with 60 seconds left. Enemy elects to hold it, it wouldn't be the wrong thing, but knowing Enemy, and they'll definitely want this extra point if they can take it.
Sleeper's pushing this Dorito side hard right now. It's the first time we're seeing that. Oh, Enemy with a minor.
Enemy with a minor, and then an unfortunate death as the enemy player tries to fill out to the Dorito temple. I do see this Dorito tower shaking, and exactly so Sunday
Oh.
Sleepers player just came from a little bit of the center on the inside Doritos to come through and pick off the last of the enemy players.
Enemy player not happy with that result, throwing his pod.
No in his pod, but with 26 seconds left, it is doable. It has been proved today. Our fastest point, 18-second point. Sunday Sleepers is capable of doing it. Is Enemy capable of holding them off for 18 seconds? I think they, you know, got to evaluate where that threat's coming from and how to cover all zones on the field.
Point approved.
Point approved for Sunday Sleepers. Now only down by 1 with 3-2. They are going to be in X-Ball right now, I believe. Are we in
No.
X-Ball?
No, we're not.
in X-Ball. Sorry, guys.
We got Chefs and Blackhawks at 1-3 right now, with 3 minutes left.
Oh, the opposite of X-Ball.
I think someone would
wasn't
call
looking
that
at my
a regular
monitor.
match.
I wasn't looking at my monitor, guy. All right, Blackhawks coming back now onto the field.
30 seconds.
Up by 2 against Top Chef Killers.
20 seconds.
So 1 more point for Blackhawks will be a mercy rule finish. Can Top Chef Killers get a point back up on Blackhawks? If they are going to, I would definitely remember them shutting down this snake player here.
Up the guy! Dorito!
Game on.
Blackhawks making a good move out into the center as Top Chef Killers takes ground on the Dorito side.
Big ground taken on the snake side as well from Blackhawks.
Top Chef Killer making a move out into the snake corner to try to shut down on the wire. Unfortunately for a Top Chef Killers player, this Blackhawks player could just easily go inside and up the beam. They do have the Dorito trying to shut down the snake, though, from across the field for Top Chef Killers.
Yeah, 46 here for Blackhawks has been a real big presence with that GO3 all day. I guess he got that thing back up and running again. Gotta always have that one ag player on your team.
Oh, yes. He's been doing it in style, for sure. Blackhawks player making a nice move out into the Doritos as Top Chef Killers Dorito player is just locked in trying to contain this Blackhawks snake player.
Yeah, Blackhawks look like they're no rush to get a point right now. They look like they got the ground right now. They just need to wait and let the bodies drop.
Yeah, absolutely not. No reason to push it. Still a lot of time on the clock for them, for both teams, actually. But yeah, unfortunate for them, for Top Chef Killers to pick, you know, one of their wide bodies to just sit in his bunker and, you know, look cross. They're not up by points. They're down. They got to be making moves. So I think I would have elected definitely a better path of how can we eliminate this snake threat or contain the snake threat while also creating our own threat on the field. Top Chef snake player just kind of wrapping, picking off Blackhawks center player. And one more from the center.
Only a minute left on the clock right now. 60 seconds was announced. As I say that, their tower player. Oof. Oh no, this chef player is making a move down the center of the field. And he's able to pick off both the bodies. Oh no.
Great play by the Top Chef Killer player to come. I thought he was gonna just go right past both those guys, and then one of them said something and he just looked over.
He could have chose not even to shoot them. He chose violence on that one.
He chose violence, but it was pleasant violence because he really only put like 2 shots on each.
Point approved.
42 seconds left in this match. They got time to hold up. They're still leading by 1. Sleepers coming on now with a 2-3 deficit. With 26 seconds left, they have enough time to get this point on the board.
I remember I was a little drunk and I looked at him, I'm like, you're like the bougie, you're like the fake Wolverine. It's like I've gotten that before.
All right, on the field now, Enemy of the State versus Sunday Sleepers with 25 seconds left. Will Enemy just kind of sit in their bunkers to try to hold this? Definitely looks like they're going to.
Minor assessed on Sleepers. It's not good as they lost 2 bodies off the break as well.
Not looking good for Sunday Sleepers. Enemy did just lose a body as well, but not too much trouble for them. As Sunday Sleepers player getting punished for even trying to come down the field
Nothing
on
wrong
Enemy.
with a little Letcha.
But that is game time finished. Congratulations to Enemy and to Sunday Sleepers as they both do make it on.
A little handshaking after the match. You got to like it.
Yeah, good respect. Good respect. That was a great game. But we will be taking a little bit of a break before we head into our quarterfinals. So you guys sit tight for a few minutes and we will be right back. Sorry, guys, my mistake. Blackhawks are still on the field with a 1-point lead and 42 seconds left. So after Blackhawks and Top Chef Killers, we will be taking our break as we figure out who is going on and who is moving on for quarterfinals.
Timeout thrown by Blackhawks.
Blackhawks giving their players a chance to get over there. So will Blackhawks, in a similar situation as Enemy, will they elect to hold? I believe. Sorry, guys. I believe that, you know, Blackhawks, if I was Blackhawks, I know that they want that extra point, but they're not going to risk it. They know that they're capable of doing it as they did score that 18-second point today in a tied game with 20 seconds left on the clock.
30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds.
10 seconds here on our breakout. Blackhawks versus Top Chef Killers. Will Blackhawks try to contain for 42 seconds to win this point? Top Chef Killers to maybe do a little bit less aggressive breakout just to kind of live off the breakout. Have a better chance of pushing down the field with 5 bodies at once. Blackhawks player does lose a body during this whole point, and they lose another body. It is definitely becoming more possible for Top Chef Killers to close out this point.
Talking while you're dead is going to pay for it.
Top Chef Killers coming down the field. There was a minor thrown for talking. Minor thrown.
I believe the Blackhawk player talking after he was shot.
1 minute.
I think we're going to have another 14 seconds of game time now.
Another 14 seconds of game time. Unfortunate for Blackhawks, as you know, they were in running to win that. So Blackhawks will be starting down a body as it was their last player that was talking, or there was no bodies left on the field. They're now in X ball, having to play a 14-second points while tied with Top Chef Killers. Top Chef Killers, awesome job coming down the field as a full team, not just, you know, letting one guy come down. They did do a nice conservative-ish breakout, not too aggressive, but definitely set themselves up to take off on Blackhawks and pick some bodies off.
Get to sleep in it at night.
Blackhawks pit definitely super angry with how that last point just played out. 14 seconds left on our clock here with Top Chef Killers and Blackhawks.
10 seconds. Game on.
Top Chef Killers making a big bite into the Doritos. They want this extra point. Blackhawks
Game time finished.
electing to hold it till the buzzer.
Stop.
14 seconds left. You definitely don't even pick a bunker. You just go.
No points. Game finished.
But great job by both teams. So once again, guys, if you guys are in need of any media done, we do have Pocono Paintball out here. Drew doing a great job covering some teams over here. You can hit him up on Instagram or check out his TikTok account, Pocono Paintball Media. But we will be heading into quarterfinals now. We will be deciding on which teams, so give us a couple moments and we will be right back.